You're watching Moments with Jill Walker. Today I'm talking about the subject called Finish It. Well, I'm here in Mattoon at our Revival Church location, and we've been in the process of remodeling, and we took off the handles of this window because they weren't screwed in, they were just for looks. So they had some glue behind it, and when we removed the handle, we tried to hand sand it, but it just didn't come across smooth. So I found one of these at Home Depot, and I'm using it. Listen. See what I'm done? I'm taking the paint off. Kind of a tedious process, but it's really doing a good job. And as I was doing it today, I thought, I think I'll get an idea for a devotional. That's right. So you know what idea I had? I'm calling it Finish It because when we took the handle off of this and it left the glue residue, it wasn't finished. I don't like things that aren't completed. I want to see something that gets started, completed. That reminded me of a verse found in Philippians chapter 1, verse 6. Being confident of this very thing, that he who began a good work in you shall perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. Do you know what that means? It's like there's things in our lives that he needs to sand off, you could say. Things he needs to chip away at that really doesn't belong there. I can't really zoom in on this right now, but if you can see, there's some paint, and then I'm getting it down to the natural wood. I know listening to it probably gets on your nerves, so I'll turn it off. You see, when it gets all sanded down, then my husband's going to come back over and paint this to match this, an ivory white color, and it'll look beautiful. We'll probably not put handles on it this time. But that reminds me how God, in his mercy and love, and his divine wisdom is like this machine that sands away the things that don't belong in our heart. And in the process, when he's not complete yet, we think, what is he doing with our life? We see some of the bare wood and some of the paint. It really doesn't look very good. And sometimes when he's in the process of sanding or chipping away the things in our heart that don't belong there, it's not comfortable for us. Sometimes we're not really sure about it. We're feeling a little uneasy, like, God, what are you doing in my life? But he knows exactly what he's doing. Let me read that verse again in Philippians chapter 1, verse 6. Being confident of this very thing, that he who began a good work in you shall perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. Just trust the person and work of the Holy Spirit, who comes and lives and dwells in our heart once we become born again. And he's to lead and guide us into all truth and to help us become more like Jesus in our personality, in our walk with the Lord, in our love, in our forgiveness to people, in our very temperament and personality. That's what the Holy Spirit wants to do. Kind of like this sand machine, that sandpaper machine that removes and chips away at the stuff that doesn't belong there. God does that in our heart. Will you let him do that in yours? You've been watching Moments with Jill Walker. God bless you today.